Welcome back, everybody, to the continuation of space exploration, Krastorio 2 and AAI vehicles. So, today we are going to take a look at AAI vehicles, especially in terms of hauling. You might already see it on the map. I've prepared something, but first and foremost, let's maybe start off with some basics. Because the AAI vehicles, they can be a little bit hard to understand every now and then. And let's just start off with a small example. Just like not really as a tutorial. If you want to see a tutorial video on this, maybe look somewhere else. I just want to make a simple and clean demonstration of how this thing can work. Now we do need the hauler for that. The hauler is currently sitting over here, so you there? Nope, that's a path signal. The other one. You come back over here real quick. There we go. Good. But yes, I've already prepared something. I've been frontiering a bit. We have the oil outpost over here. We have a road, an actual road, going all the way over here to the refinery. And the refinery over here is also already prepared to accept some crude oil over here. We're almost prepared. We still need to do some small things. But the refinery looks fine. It also has a perimeter. We still need to hook up these oil fields over there, but that will be fine. We also have our little military boys over here. These military boys, I think I just noticed something over there. Yeah, you guys, are you new? Yeah, just drive through them, please. Kill them, please. Good. So, yes, quick demonstration on how this works. It's actually pretty easy. I was surprised how easy it was. I expected it to be a little bit more complicated then again. Because it's not complicated, it's also not really that that's customizable. You will see what I mean soon. So let's also prepare you real quick. There we go. So it all works based upon these vehicle depot containers. These vehicle depot containers are more or less big chests, and they accept a whole bunch of things, especially red and green signals. Now that's where this boy comes in, and this boy comes in. I've tested this over here just as a quick example. That was fast. Yeah, let's maybe get all of this out of the system. There we go. So, how does this work? Now, you can hook up a constant combinator to one of these vehicle depots, and you can send it signals. For example, over here, we are sending the -1 stone signal over here into the depot. That means whenever an AAI vehicle comes over here, it will export all the stone it has over here into the vehicle. On the other side over here, we got a vehicle depot again, also hooked up to a constant combinator, and we are sending in 200 stone as a signal. That means that this depot over here accepts up to 200 stone. If there's more in there, I think it exports it. Let's try that real quick. Yeah, if there's more in there, it exports it. If there's less in there, then it imports it. So it's a little bit wonky. It basically behaves a bit like the caravans in Pyanodons. Good, you took care of those. Perfect. There's a new nest over there. Hey, you guys. There you go. Move over there. Good. Yeah, it basically behaves a bit like the caravans in Pyanodons. However, these are just a bit better customizable. Now, you can also set these things up that they export fuel. And also very, very important, you can set up these vehicles over here to set up what they accept. For example, this unit over here accepts up to 12,000 of all of these ores. Wood, uranium, solid fuel, and processed fuel. I've also set it up that it can accept up to 1,200 crude oil barrels over here. And then it also has a minimum fuel signal. I'm not quite sure about this one yet. Let's check it up. Let's check up on you real quick. You over here. You are set up to only accept certain things. That is fine. That is fine. So if you want to interact with these vehicles, you do want to have yourself a vehicle depot container. Good. So, and then we have our good path signal. Now, you could just do something like this, and then, oh wait. What's going on over here? Yeah, remove all of this, please. Start over there, go over there. There we go. You just make 2 paths, and that's all you need to do to it. You don't really need to set up anything in here. You can set these things up, or you can customize these a little bit for pathfinding and stuff like that. But for now, this is fine. Good. So with this, you just have a simple path. There's nothing more to it. Just like a path over here and a path over there. And then let's fill you up with some rock. There we go. So remember, this one is set up over here to export as much rock as you can. And this one over here is set up to import like 30,000 stones. That'll be fine. And then you just start it off by doing something like this. You take control of your vehicle. You send them over to the start of the test path. Don't get run over. And then he goes over there. He gets loaded up. There we go. It went all in. And then he automatically goes to the next waypoint, which is over there. And then he unloads. There we go. And that's all that's there to it. And that's basically the thing we're going to set up down here, but this time for crude oil. Now, you can't really put liquids into them, so we have to do it the old-fashioned way. Let's just stop you real quick. Oops. We have to do it the old-fashioned way. We are going to use barrels. And, ooh. Oh yeah, he does pick up random stuff all the time. Good. And for that, I also came prepared. There we go. Park you over there real quick. Let's maybe just make a chest over there. Dunk your stuff in there as much as you can. Here, have these barrels. Here, have these barrels. Here, have these barrels. I think he's full. He's full. Perfect. Good. There we go. And then let's fix you up again. So, yeah, we're gonna use barrels. Basically, we have to put liquids in the barrel before we can put it into the hauler over here. Good. Let's go down south. I do have some assembly machines on me. I think I have enough stuff on me to make the things I need on demand. There we go. Let's park you over there. So, first things first, we do need a machine that fills up the barrels. So, where are my assembly machines over there? There we go. One over there. One over there. Okay, this building is 9 in height. That's good to know. And then, of course, we want to fill up crude oil barrels. There we go. Good. And then, of course, you import. I am out of blues. There we go. You import and you export. There we go. There we go. And then we need the pump. Can I make a pocket pump? I can make a pocket pump. Good. We use you for the output. And then it's going to be you. Yeah, just fill her all up. Fill her up. There we go. There we go. We do need some power over here. Good. And this place is ready to go. Now, the only thing we need to do over here is to set up the signal. And it's going to be straightforward. I don't have any constant combinators on me. Make 2, please. I'm just going to place it over here in the corner, so it's a little bit more secured. So, what are we going to be doing over here? Well, over here, barrels. Barrel. We're going to accept... how many slots do we have? We got 300 slots. Okay. That's fine. So, we are going to accept barrels. Where is it? Where is it? Over there. Up to minus 1,200. There we go. You're still far enough away, so you don't trigger. Good. And then on the other side, oh wait, no, that's the wrong way around. We need to do it the other way around. Positive number, not negative number. You're still far enough away. Good. And then crude oil barrels, we just export as much as we can. Good. Before we interact with that, let's set up the other side. And let's maybe also start setting up the waypoints. So, the waypoint over here will be named crude oil, the crude oil path. Why not? Okay, this is still a little bit weird to use, but I see how it goes. And then the crude oil path. Maybe more over here. There we go. We do have to track out your path. Basically the same as you do it in Satisfactory. Good, and then you go over there. Let's maybe make a round corner or something like that. There we go. You go over there. And then I don't really want to overdo it. Oh. You can click on units, which is kind of interesting. But you don't really want to do that. At least not for this one right now. Good. And then we go all the way over there. Good. And then you go to the depot. Actually, skip the last one. We go over here. Then we go to the depot. Then we go back. And now we make the path backwards. There we go. Would be nice if you could record this. There might be an option to record this. But I'm not quite sure if I've seen that one. Oh shit, I clicked the unit again. No! You go over there, and then you go over there. Perfect. At least you can easily edit the waypoints, and that's important. Good. You over there, and then over there. And then last but not least, yeah, you're already going to the middle. Also, this user interface is kind of exploding on me, but that is fine. Good. But that is the oil path. Good, 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 good. Yeah, it did save it. Excellent. Any stupid things happening over there? No. Good. Now, I'm not quite sure how good this will be for UPS performance if we have like a ton of these. I'm pretty sure it will not be that good, but for now, it will be fine. And then, other side, we do need to unload the crude oil. And that's something we're going to be doing over here. Same way. This, that. You over there, you spill out the crude. There we go. Pipe it all up. We're gonna need another pump over here, and then we pump it over there somehow. Good. Let's maybe start from over here to... Ooh, perfect. Good. So it goes in over here, and then it goes into the refinery. Excellent. Good. You over there. You over there. Maybe something like this. Good. So we're ready to go. So the refinery over here, I already prepared something. I already prepared for like the higher tier refining over here. So we have 3 output containers over here, which we are going to need soon. And we also just put some brick down over here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I also made some pathways in here. Main reason we might at some point in time want to drive some cars through here. I'm not quite sure yet, but I just thought having some space around here will be fine. So we got some organized pipes, which is also really nice to look at. And of course, we have our pump over here, which also needs a lamp, else we don't see it. Good. So the whole oil refinery is ready to go. So let's maybe just let's sit into this guy over here. There we go. Let's give him a command. Oh. I don't think we can do that while we sit in him. And there you go. Now once you get into him, he just stops. Too bad. I wanted to ride him, but I don't think we can. So we're just going to follow him. We are just going... Oh, yeah. Of course he's going to do it like this. Because he doesn't know... He only knows where the start of the path is, and he doesn't know that he's over there, and he doesn't know that the path goes by over here. So he just now tries to pathfind his way over to the start of the track. Well, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's full of barrels. He's full of barrels. Good. The thing we haven't done yet, and that's the thing we're going to do next, is he is not being refueled yet. And actually, another thing we haven't done yet. Yeah, you start. We should maybe also prepare the output. Because our station over here is not accepting anything yet. So let's quickly set it up. Constant combinator, there he is. Good, good, good. And then let's place you over there. And then you over there. So what do we do over here? Crude oil barrels, except up to 1,200 is fine. And then over here, any kind of empty barrel. Export that. Now we also do want to make some fuel. We're gonna make some fuel refining on site over here. so that we can store the fuel over here. A little bit of it, so that we can refuel our little truck. Speaking of... Oh, God. Is he trying to pathfind? I think he might be trying to pathfind. Pathfinding. Put that on auto, only if you can't get to it. I might have overdone it a bit with the waypoints. Yeah, this interface... not the best right now. I'm also not quite sure why he did not fill up. Okay, that's 5. That's 6. I should also check in the options if we can set this as a default value. That's 7. That's 8. We got way too many waypoints. But yeah, we can already see that the AAI vehicles, even though they're easy to set up, and I think it will be way more easy to just set them up in a way like here. Just go over there, and not make a detailed path like we did. Then to... Yeah, I mean, I think I've kind of overdone it already a little bit. Trains, of course, are very much more determined, and I kind of don't want to go to trains right away, because I do want to figure out these AAI vehicles as much as we can. But trains are just so much more sophisticated. So much more sophisticated. Good. You over there. Perfect. And then... Yeah, he's getting it. He's getting it. It's also kind of hard to tell. Wait, did none of these save? No, some of these did save. It's also kind of hard to tell which one of these you did open and did not open, which is a little bit annoying. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Good. Oh, what? Okay, maybe he just didn't unload. I'm not quite sure. I mean, this is nice. As soon as he has like a straight, he can just like full pull it, and then he tries to pathfind over there. And then he guns it again. And then he breaks. Yeah, maybe a little bit less waypoints later on. I might fix this path. I might just debug it on my own, off camera a little bit. But he's running. He got some crude oil on him. Not a lot, but some. There he is, and he should deploy it over here. There we go. Quick break, and then, yep, there he goes. And here comes the crude oil, and there goes the refinery. Now, of course, this was not a lot of crude oil. Let's hope that next time he's over here, there's lots more crude oil for him available. Yes, there is. These barrels over here are working rather nice. I kind of got the feeling that we might want to speed these things up a bit more. Oh, we definitely have to speed these things up a little bit more. What do we need for stack inserters? Advanced circuits. Yeah, that's the other thing we want to do. We want to start to take a look at things like stack inserters soon. But for now, we maybe want to fix up the fuel problem we're going to have over here. Good thing over here is, yes, we are making some petroleum gas. And it's coming in over here, which is good. And now, of course, we want to make some fuel. Now, let's go back to the fuel refinery over here. Fuel refinery can make solid fuel out of petroleum. And then we can take that solid fuel and turn it into fuel. However, we need some hydrogen for that. And I don't think we can make hydrogen yet. Ooh, well, that's blue science. Because that probably comes out of the atmospheric condenser over here, which makes things like hydrogen and stuff like that. You can even make water. Ooh. Not very fast, but you can make water over here. But that's blue science, so we're not really there yet. We could maybe just do it a little bit different, and I think it can run on solid fuel. I'm not quite sure. But what we definitely could do is we could just make some solid fuel, and I think we can throw solid fuel in the fuel processor. We can, and then we make some fuel that way. So yeah, sure. Let's do it like that. Let's also get rid of these rocks over here real quick. There we go. There we go. And we don't need to make a lot. We just need to make a bit. And we're going to belt it all the way down over here. So it's going to look something like this. We're going to have a fuel processor over here. And then next to it, we're going to have the fuel refinery over here, the fuel processor over here. You're going to make some solid fuel out of petroleum. And then we are going to have something like this. There we go. I am out of pumps. One pump, please. There we go. I basically want to have the pump over here so that we don't have any flow back. And then we go like this and that. And then hook this up. You get one of these. There we go. And then you get a loader just so that we have an even distribution over here. And voila. We're making some fuel on site. Perfect. Good. And then this goes over here. This goes over there. And then we need to get it in here somehow. And we do it like this. So for this, very important, we do want to have an insert over here. And we do want to hook you up to this thing. Oh. That's interesting. He has 2 points. I think I've never seen... Yeah, actually, we... Oh, yeah. Some machines do have 2 like that. Can we? No? I want to go to there. That makes more sense. Good. And, of course, over here, process fuel. There we go. Stack that up to 200 or something like that. And then over here, we are going to be exporting processed fuel. Good. Now, where is my truck? Truck is over there. He's still good on fuel. He's full of barrels. Excellent. This place over here stopped working. Oh, because all my barrels are over here now. Yeah, we might need to put some more barrels in the system. I think 1 shipment of barrels is not enough. We probably need something like 2 or 3. Good, there he is. I kind of want to take a look at this thing over here. You accept up to 400 fuel. Make that 200. There we go. Good. Yeah, that's going to be fine. It's working like a charm. So, we do need some more barrels then. I also kind of want to put maybe some sentinel radars over here. Just so that we can see something over here. So, let's maybe place one over there. And then one over here. Good. That will keep us some vision over here. Good. And we also want one down here somewhere. Good. And that will keep us some vision. Then, how is Task Force doing over here? You're doing fine. We could and should at some point in time automate the deployment and destruction of python nests. That's a thing you can do with this mod, which is really, really interesting. But not for now. Not for now. For now, we are going to take a quick look at improving our barrel system over here. And then also we're going to take an early swing at red circuits. Now, red circuits over here, they require electronic components and electronic circuits. Electronic components require glass, plastic, and silicon. We have researched silicon, and silicon is basically made out of stone. So, I was kind of thinking we have this stone field over here. And I was kind of thinking of maybe making silicon over here, just like on top of this. For that, we will need to guard this place a little bit with a little bit of an outpost. But at least then we can make things like silicon over there and prepare for that. Good. But for now, we need some barrels. So let's get a little truck over here. There we go. We can just use you real quick to load up on some barrels. How big is... Why do I have 2 of these? What the hell? I guess for now it's fine, but still kind of confusing. Why do I have 2 of these? There we go. Dunk it in there. Dunk that in there. Good. And then let's go back down real quick and fill this place up with some more barrels so that we can continuously make or package some fuel over here. Good. In you go. I also dunked all my burner inserters in this little vehicle over here. If we lose him, oh no, so be it. Good. But I do like the trucks. The trucks are fun. They're definitely easy to handle, unless you overdo it like I do. But I'm also still concerned about how they will affect our UPS rating in the future. At the moment, UPS is doing fine. If you don't know what UPS is your updates per second. And I have noticed that some of these AAI vehicles are a bit of a drag on your UPS. If you get to around 20, it kind of becomes a bit funky. There we go. That should be enough vehicles. Oh, we've got some more in there. Good. And then you just keep working over there, and it'll be fine. Now, another thing that's a little bit of an issue is this guy will work forever. There's no such thing for him as to wait until he's full or something like that. He will just consistently go over here, unload, load, go over there, unload, load, even if there's nothing for him to do, which is a bit annoying. Now, we might be able to fix that with more advanced setups. For example, with the... I don't have it on me right now, but we do have it in here. Setups like that is definitely possible with tile scanners, and zone controllers. With these, you can basically automate all of these trucks over here. But for now, I think setting it up like this is fine. Just let them like drive for here non-stop. That'll work for us. That'll work like a charm. And speaking of working like a charm, we're not really backing up on crude. Well, we're backing up a little bit. The refineries over here are all working. Good. And we are sitting on a good amount of petroleum gas, which is really, really great. And this thing over here is backing up, making tons and tons of fuel. But I guess that's fine. You are... Wait a second. Didn't I limit you to 200 fuel in the thing? Or did I just completely botch that? Let's have a quick peek at you again. Now that's the thing I still kind of dislike a bit about basic Factorio, that you cannot... There's also some maps missing over here. Yeah, you only activate when processed fuel is less than 200. Oh, it's set to -1. Oh, wait a second. Let's not use the green wire then. Let's use the red wire. Okay. That gives us new information. Interesting. But, oh, that's probably why we have this one over here. Oh, I understand. Yeah, the icon depictions over here basically tell me what we need to do. So this is for input-output control. And this is for, truck. This is for checking how much stuff we have in the system. There we go. And now he stops. There we go. Good. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Ah, this is great. I love this. Good. We're also at the end of the episode, sadly. So we basically did AI vehicle automation beginner steps. Now, it will become more complicated soon. Trust me. But for now, let's keep it as simple as possible for as long as possible. Because once it gets complicated, fixing bugs will only become more and more of an issue. Good. Then, let's have a quick look at the base while we're here. Yeah, power is still working. I did not get another meteor crash over here, though we still need to fix up USC, but that is fine. Good, 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 good. I think I did expand the coal mines over here at some point in time. I also fully tapped the iron mine over here, and as you can see, it's all going out. Not quite sure if I showed this thing off yet, but this is now currently our iron ore balancer. Basically, everything goes into this warehouse, and from this warehouse, it goes into the belts over here. And then it goes into the foundries over there. And then it goes to where we need it. Good. So, next episode, we're going to focus on red circuits. It's probably going to take a couple schmoofs. I might just prepare the area down here off camera again so that we can just start working on this. That's over there. I don't care. Good. And then we just need to get together the silicon, the plastic. Plastic we're going to make over here somewhere. I might just make a plastic machine over here. Do we still need coal for plastic? We do. Perfect. Yeah, then we're gonna make plastic over here. Let's maybe add some tags. Plastic. Make that over there. And then silicon. We're gonna make that over there. And what else do we need for red circuit parts? Glass. Now, we make some glass over here, and glass, technically you could just make it out of stone over here, because glass is just a sand product. So we might also just edit this one to silicon and glass. There we go. Good. Good. And then we combine them up together. Over here somewhere into red circuits. There we go. And make these, say, over here or something like that. Do we need anything else for red circuits? Glass, plastic, silicon. And then over here, of course, we need copper cable and greens. We might also want to... Well, we definitely want to make a dedicated green machine for our red circuits. We need 4 greens per 2 reds. We need 1 green per second. Over here, one of these makes 2 greens per second. So that will also be an interesting build. Good! If you like what you see, please do leave a like, a comment, a subscription. Every one of those actions does help me out in growing this channel into something amazing. Nevertheless, you can also find me on twitch.tv/boldviking, where we live 4 times per week. Usually Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. But this week, since it's basically New Year's Eve on Friday, it will be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Wednesday. That was definitely not a confusing way of saying that. Nevertheless, I wish you all an amazing evening, and until next time. See you around! Oh, wait. There's a coal field over there? I think we just spotted this one. Also, there is now a meteorite over there. Good, but we're good for coal. We're definitely good for coal. Okay, see you around. Until next time.